Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, including news of a tough job market in Australia. But first, home prices across the US slowed sharply to a single-digit pace in May on a year-on-year basis, the slowest rate since February 2013. That's according to the Case-Shiller report. Even though this data is a little old, markets are taking it seriously, and it backs up the data we reported yesterday through June. However, much more recent data on US consumer confidence was out overnight and painted a brighter picture. Consumer confidence increased for the third consecutive month and is now at its highest level since October 2007. Strong job growth helped boost consumers' outlook, while brighter short-term prospects for the economy and jobs, and to a lesser extent personal income, drove the gain in expectations. Overnight, the IMF warned that sharply higher interest rates around the world could combine with weaker growth in emerging markets to slice as much as 2 percentage points off global growth in the next 5 years. In Australia, the AFR is reporting that Australian university graduate employment is the worst in more than 20 years, with only 71% of bachelor degree graduates in work 4 months after completing their degree. Their job market for graduates is far weaker than in 2012, as university leavers are really struggling to find work. Also in Australia, their forecasters have given up on their El Niño prediction for the upcoming season. The atmosphere above has largely failed to respond, they said. A normal weather year is ahead. In fact, our animated rainfall monitor shows New Zealand's winter soil moisture has been tracking at long-term normal for many months. In late trade today, US Treasury 10-year yields edged slightly lower at 2.48%, but that is where they were at this time yesterday. Stocks are falling in late trade in New York after being up slightly earlier. Markets are starting to focus on tomorrow's Fed announcements. The oil price fell on the US benchmark to under $101 a barrel and is threatening to fall below $100 a barrel. On the Brent benchmark, it is under at $108 a barrel. Gold was higher at $1,310 an ounce. We start today with the New Zealand dollar lower again, following both the lower Fonterra payout implications and the stronger US dollar. We are now just at 84.9 US cents, and that's a 7-week low, at 90.6 Aussie cents, which is the lowest in 2014. The TWI is at 79.4. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.